Monday, July 3rd. I've gotten really engaged on Facebook. I'm very happy with all the friends and people we have that are getting involved with all the postings I'm doing. And those of you here, I do a whole lot of additional postings, as we said before. Please always feel free to reach out to be a friend if you're not, and so you can see what's going on there. But I've always read about trolls. What's a troll? People just kind of come in and just want to make trouble with what you say. I've really become involved with these people, not trolls, but with the people who have been responding to my posts. And most of them, of course, say I'm wrong. The left wing says I'm right wing. The right wing says I'm left wing. Republicans say I'm Democrat. Democrats say I'm Republican. I love it. It's great. But what I'm finding is that it's not as bad as people say it is. Most people you respond to, if they're not cussing you out or calling you names, they're going to listen to you a little. They may not even listen, but they'll come back at you, and you can just keep coming at them and just throwing facts and throwing facts. And most people want to entertain facts. Most people, I've found, want to actually go at it with you, and I have a good time with it, and I found it great. But you're finding some people are true, what they call trolls. Let me give you an example. I had a person the other day who, just like another one a couple weeks ago, didn't like what I was saying, and just said, "That's it. Well, goodbye. You don't like what I'm saying? Too bad." But I had this one person going back and forth, and he started telling me about how we shouldn't listen to media. We had a post about how you should listen to all media, and as the responses were going down, I mentioned that I considered, and I do consider, the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, the National Review, and MSNBC and CNN and Fox legitimate, but that doesn't mean you don't have to listen to these people and kind of parse, because they may put facts out. It's how they spin it. And so many of them have opinion. You have to separate the opinion, but you got to listen to everybody. You got to hear what's going on, because that's how you make up your mind. That's the First Amendment's about, right? You can't just listen to the same thing all the time. So one person challenges me and goes, "Washington Post isn't legitimate." Really? Show me. Well, they come up with some article from some website I've never heard of. I went over there and looked at it. And they take a Washington Post article from before the election, which is obviously an opinion article. And that person's opinion was, you can take on President Trump even if he wins. The bureaucrats can take him on. My response to this person was, what does that mean? It was an opinion it was an opinion article. And let me ask you something. Do you subscribe to the Washington Post? How many articles a week do you read? How many articles a day do you read? How much of it do you know? Tell me what it is about the Washington Post, I'm assuming you're a subscriber and know it very well, that makes you know that they're legitimate or illegitimate. The next response I got was, "Bye." That's fine with me. But that's a troll. That's a definition of a troll. That's somebody who sits there and goes, "I can't talk about what you're talking about because I can't argue facts. No, I don't have a subscription. No, I don't read it. No, I have no idea." And that's the problem with a lot of people. It's those who really kind of look into it and try to come at you, and you come back at them, and they really try to engage. That's okay. But the minority, and I consider them a minority, not the majority. But the minority, if you can't handle it and you can't take the facts, goodbye, get out of it. Who wants to hear from you? And if all you want to do is cuss and yell and scream, goodbye, because the great majority of people who are on the right wing or the left wing who come after me really are trying to engage. And I appreciate that. But you others are just going to cuss and say, hey, and really don't have an answer to anything. And when you give them a real answer and they can't handle it, they just say goodbye. Goodbye. And thank you very much for subscribing. Please put us out to other people. Get us out there. We're really rocking on Facebook. We appreciate everybody who watches us. This stuff is fun. It's only going to get bigger and bigger, especially with the foreign policy problems we're going to have and as people get angrier and angrier at each other in this country. It's just a lot of fun what's going on. It's not good, but we'll pull it out. But please, back us, support us, send us out there, like us. Thank you. Peace.